Casey, you there?
Right. Hey guys, welcome back to another Walking Dead Since Infinite video. So I read up on the game and it turns out I'm getting close to the ending. But there is DLC after, which I do indeed have. But let's not waste any time and let's get started. So, if you don't remember, last video, I don't know when this video will be posted, probably not too long after part 3, but, last video, we went to the Shallows, and got... Sorry.
Hey, tourist. The intel you've been gathering for me has been enlightening, to say the least. Georgia is planning on a mass exile in the very near future. Many lives are going to be at risk. I have a few things to discuss with you. I know we were going to try to avoid the face-to-face, but the plan I'm formulating warrants it. Appreciate your ear. Meet me in the same spot as the first time, Churchyard. Thanks for all you're doing. May.
Anyway, last time we went to the Shadows and retrieved the 5th piece of intel for May, and now we are going to meet her in the churchyard, so I will see you there. Well, I don't think I'm going to cut this actually, because I'll probably just speed it up. Actually, no, I'll just not cut it out. So, yeah. I'm meeting up with May right now. She'll be just over there.
Hey, tourist. I'll get right to the point. After looking over the intel you brought me, seems like Georgia is planning to toss out a large number of people real soon. A lot of lives are going to be in jeopardy. Good news is we have some hope. The map you scored shows a safe way out of NOLA. Just need to buy some time and some space to organize exiles on a large scale. Get them ready to move. I think the reserve is going to provide the opening I need. Georgia and the Tower are so obsessed with it, don't think they'll be concerned with what I'm doing for a short while. And with the Reclaim salivating over it too, once the reserve is unlocked and revealed to the world, courtesy of you, there's gonna be a bloodbath. You can count on that. And that's when I make my move. Window won't be open long though. It'll be tight, but I gotta take the chance.
I don't know, May. Sounds risky. Trying to get that many people out at once without Georgia noticing. You've seen the posters everywhere. She's trying to turn the whole city against you. Maybe you should just get out with Umbra while you have the chance.
You can't be serious. After all the work my daughter and I have put in to make this dream a reality, you think I should turn my back on the people I've been working so hard to help? No. I'm all in, tourist. I appreciate your concern, but we are going to uphold our promise to these people. Do or die. I will leave the key to the reserve in the drop spot for you. Lantern will be on when it's there. When the shit goes down for the reserve, if you're thinking it's all too much and you want out, come find us. The Exodus could use someone with your particular set of talents. My hope is you won't be a fool, but my mind suspects you'll be too hooked on that damn reserve pipe dream just like everybody else. All I can do is wish you good luck and good judgment, tourist.
Don't tell me what
Take care
to do.
of yourself.
I'm gonna get copyrighted. Right, well, now we need to go back to the bus and talk to Casey. So, I will actually cut this. I'll see you there. Actually, wait, before I cut it. Someone is 100% gonna jump me from here. I'm telling you. When all this reserve shit goes down, I'm checking there first. Sometimes I really get sick of recording. It just hurts. Honestly. But I have recorded like 4 half-an-hour videos in the past day. Bastard. She didn't leave the key. Whatever. Oh, yeah, she said the lantern would be lit. Open. Where'd I put my assault rifles? Oh yeah, I put them on the thing there, didn't I? Yeah.
Casey, good news.
Good news? Hell, tourist. I would classify that as fucking
Sorry, the audio cut
outstanding
out there.
news.
I don't know why.
No, look, I don't want to jinx it, but... No, you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Best not to risk the jinx. Let's just forge ahead. One step at a time. Okay, so, the part to repair the final pump. Gosh, I don't have much to go on. It's weird. There's been really faint chatter about it on a few channels. It's been nothing but static for months. There's an outpost called Bastion, set up in a heavily defended duplex home. Barricades and optimal sightlines. The Reclaimed currently control it. Now, the place has been a hotbed of conflict between Tower and Reclaimed for a while. From what I'm hearing, that's where it is, so be ready for a shitstorm. Good luck, and hey, keep your head on a swivel.
Hey, Casey, how's it going?
Oh, hey, tourist. Honestly, I'm a little freaked out.
Hey, Casey, how's it going?
Oh, hey,
What's bothering you?
it's just... I'm so close to getting out of here. And the closer I get, the harder it is for me to imagine what it's going to be like out there. You know, I mean, I know it's not the same world it was before I was locked in. And I can accept that, you know? But it seems like in order to make it out there, I'm going to have to become something I'm not. Violent. Ruthless. Willing to hurt anyone for even looking at me sideways.
It's simple, Casey. Adapt to the violence, embrace it, or die.
Is that what you did? Huh? Or were you always the way you are? And yes, this is me freaking out a bit. But there's a big part of me that's scared to meet you face to face. I mean, look, I don't really know you, but I know what you're capable of. And frankly, it turns my stomach when I really think about it.
You better be scared.
You should fear me. You should fear everybody when you're out here.
Thanks for the advice. You know, I gotta hand it to you, tourist. A conversation with you is always enlightening. Even entertaining sometimes. But, well, that's about all I can handle right now. I'm gonna take a few minutes to myself. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, I actually can't talk to him anymore. It's sad. I want to make some herbal medicine. Actually, I don't. My health, honestly, fucking dapper. That's me coughing IRL, by the way, not in game. I've been quite ill recently. Bruh, I'm joking. So what do I put there? Guns? Honestly, yes. Just want my bag to look beautiful. I do need to craft some of this though. I've only crafted 16 or 12 rounds for me. That fucking sucks. 26 of them. Oh, I'm gonna die out there. Anyway, where am I going? Alright, I'll see you in Bastion. Right, we are here in Bastion. I'm gonna... Where I need to go. Doesn't give us much to go off, does it? Thanks, game. Always so helpful.
Our enemies are weak. They lack conviction. lack purpose. They spread nothing but lies about us. That's all they can offer. A pile of bullshit. They have no vision for the future. They are hopeless swine. All they want is to see us burn. And why is that? They envy our success. That's why. They know we are strong. They know we refuse to be swayed. They know we are united. And it drives that half-wit charlatan of theirs mad with envy. They don't understand loyalty or sacrifice. We do. Because we are guided by principle. And these principles have seen us through the worst horrors imaginable time and time again. We all know what kind of animals they are. We all know that they stand for nothing. They are empty, depraved psychopaths, every last one of them. They must be dealt with swiftly and without mercy before they can poison everything we have worked so hard to achieve. The tower will always stand. Georgia.
Oh, that's interesting. If it's not in here, I'll be in that blue house up the corner.
Of course. You made it. I did.
Give me a second, please.
I want to check this other room. Aha. Always check every room.
You made it. I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but my patience was beginning to be tested. Let's start with a formal introduction. You are the tourist, and I am Jean-Baptiste. JB for short. There now, we can proceed to matters of more profound consequence. It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And when we are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it. Sound fair?
Keep it brief. I'm busy.
I won't take much of your time. You have my word. We all have business to attend to. Now,
I'm ready to listen.
I prefer to play it straight. Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose, I saw an opportunity to connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve. So I made it a priority to acquire one. Through various means I will not divulge. And now here you are. It is my hope when I am through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more than a crutch, holding back the people of this fine city from regaining themselves.
You're a cocky bastard, JB.
Not cocky, convicted. But I also know how to humble myself when dealing with someone as formidable as you. So my apologies if my demeanor seems brash. I'm a man of particular predilections.
Keep the ego in check, and I'll keep an open mind. Go ahead and continue.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind.
I break the game.
Our ingenuity, our art, our towering scientific achievements. This reserve nonsense, even if the rumors about what may be inside it exceed our wildest dreams, the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survivalism as the only path in life. It will stifle our creativity. It will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal that I have for you. Continue your search for the reserve. And when you unearth it, which I have the utmost confidence you will, destroy it.
No?
These 4 numbers will disable the entire flood contingency system. Mother Nature will rage through the reserve and take care of the rest. 1006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jump start it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist. And thank you, most sincerely, for
I'm sorry, I need a piss again. During recording, sorry. Right, so we are back.
hearing me out. And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. I'm not sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing the reserve from the equation. The floor's now yours, my friend. Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
Why choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the accursed place, and I trust you will do the right thing when you do. Call it a hunch.
How did you find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts came across the corpse of a National Guardsman in Rampart High School. The body had a manual for a bunker's flood defense system. I put two and two together.
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve are true, wouldn't it benefit the Reclaimed to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old, fruitless pursuits. And there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do. The only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I'm curious about the Reclaimed.
Yes?
The Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement get started?
After my exile from the tower for insubordination, I took to raiding their supply lines. Rather efficiently, I might add. No one ever got hurt, and other exiles clamored to join my operations. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits, and they sent several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused, politely.
He did not refuse politely. He was probably like, fuck off.
No one was going to dictate the terms of my existence anymore.
See.
But it wasn't until the tower started sending thugs out to track me down and end me that I decided it was time to send a message of my own.
Stay there for 1 second.
Give me a second, please. I'm ready. I'm all ears. I can focus. I'm all ears. I can focus.
Where these are? Found like 2 lighters in one drawer. Where are they? I'm sorry. There we go.
All right, you have my attention now. What's with the gory rituals?
First one was a man I knew well in my brief tenure as a tower grunt. I'd even called him a friend. Tripp was his name. Snuck up on me in the middle of sleep. Tried to slit my throat. Still carry the scar. Well, long story short, Tripp was no match for me. I maimed him. Something awful, really. And I dragged his body about a mile all the way to the southern bump, which at the time was the most highly trafficked exit from the tower. I found an old oak, hung him upside down from it so his lifeblood would spill rapidly into the soil, and upon his chest I pinned a note that read, "Keep 'em coming." And just like that, I became the most feared boogeyman Nola has seen since the Axeman. Once I had fear on my side, the rest just blossomed naturally. Those with nowhere else to go wanted what I had, so they listened. And they learned. I empowered them. That's all people want. a sense that their lives still have some meaning. You don't actually think you can intimidate me with violence, do you?
I have some other questions for you, JB. I've heard enough.
Fair enough. Then we're finished here. The Tao, as promised. Godspeed, tourist.
Meh, I'm on my way.
Is that the tourist over there?
We finally meet, tourist.
Doesn't look so tough.
After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected. Thought you'd be more put together, bit more danger to your presence.
Sorry to disappoint, lady. Good thing I'm not too concerned about what you think of me.
You should be, fool. Your life may depend on it. I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all. Cut off the head that won't shut up. Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then us tower folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
I'm gonna kill both of them. Kill her, and then him.
From what I know about JB, it may take more than you and a couple of goons to take him down.
You a real smart-ass, tourist. I fucking love smart-asses. Especially when I've snipped the tongues out of their smart-ass mouths. But I'm willing to give you a pass on your smart-ass ways. Just this once.
Stop saying
I'm gonna offer
smart-ass.
you an opportunity to be a hero. You game?
That depends.
The fuck you want
What
me
the
to
fuck
do?
do you want me to do?
Quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, all your fucked up transgressions will be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back. You have my word.
I take no issue with killing JB. Consider it done.
No nonsense. I dig it, tourist. I'll let you get to the deed. We'll be waiting, right here. But don't keep us waiting too long. My patience has a limit.
Personally. Has reclaimed both sides.
You've returned. To what do I owe the pleasure, tourist?
Tower troops are outside. They want you dead. I suggest you get out of here.
Well, look at you, tourist. Choosing sides. I suppose that's a good sign regarding our previous conversation. For a rogue spirit, you certainly have proven pivotal in the fight for the soul of this godforsaken and still glorious city. I have no designs on escape. I plan to march right out of this house, gun drawn, and send a message. If you feel like joining me, I suggest you keep up. When it comes to violence, I am decisive and swift. Twice as many tower goons.
I don't choose sides, personally. I fucking take them both out. More guns? I was hoping for like a non-broken gun.
My dear Georgia, we have gone too far. This has to stop. We are not cruel. No matter what our community is facing right now, we have to remember our promise to the people. Those responsible for the atrocities that led to the disease were brought to justice. We have to put the lessons we learned from all
That's
that
the
thick
tourist?
business behind
Doesn't
us.
look so tough.
When I first learned that those animals were serving human flesh to our most desperate, simply to meet hunting quotas, I was enraged. But as difficult as it may be, I had to pivot.
You got a death wish?
I had to
Lose
try
the
and
weapon.
understand the desperation that drove them to hunt human beings.
Ah, magic though.
The
Maybe
weapon
our
stays out, we're
scavenging
gonna have a
quarters were
problem.
a misstep. Yes, punishment was warranted, but we cannot allow those horrors to color all the choices we make moving forward. We must
you
help
enjoy living,
people,
You'll put the
not
weapon
abandon
away.
them. I have been changing course and making difficult decisions a majority
Hurry up
of
and
my
talk. I
life.
want to kill these rats.
We can figure this out. We can get this community back on the right track. I may be a bit compromised these days. My mind is as sharp as ever. You need to be patient. And you need to trust me. You know,
Shit.
I have always thought of you as the daughter I never had. Have I ever steered you wrong? We will return to better days. Your mama.
Well, guys, this was fun, but now I believe I'm gonna get out of here before I get jumped by 1,000 tower. I'm also not yet. Three endings. Well, I say endings. 3 paths you can choose, we'll call it. And I want to do all of them. But I don't think I can, personally. Why? Because, well, I don't want this video to be 40 minutes long. That's why. It takes a lot out of us to record half-hour videos every couple hours. Let alone
Tourist.
do 40 minutes.
Thank you, and goodbye. Maybe our paths will cross again. Maybe not.
I want to kill me.
We'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I think you should follow us out of this doomed city. Like I said, you would be an asset to the Exodus. But you need to follow whatever story resides in your head. Just know that you are a part of my and Ambra's story, along with the stories of a couple dozen folks who might have been dead by the end of the week if it wasn't for your efforts. Ambra wanted to give you one more drawing. I think she hopes it'll sway your decision. Good luck, and I hope you find what you're searching for. May.
Right, well, that's going to be it for today's video. In the next video, I'm going to assemble the pump regulator, get it thinged with Casey. Don't know what I'm trying to say. Get it calibrated with Casey. And then, guess we're going to reserve. We are getting every single last thing out of the reserve. I want to see all 3 endings. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this with your friends, because I actually want to make a deal with you. If we can hit 100 subs by the end of this year, we've got just over a month. If we can reach 100 subs by the end of the year, I will literally, I will do a face reveal collab with Grim. That's what I'll do. I'll face reveal with Grim, and I'll convince him to do it. So, thank you all for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, share this with your friends. Comment Station 47 in the comments. And, well, catch you next time. Hopefully, we can march into the reserve. My headset's low. Well, guess that's another sign. See ya!